Say bye to everyone.
Hey. Buddy.
And Buddy.
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 These nuts!
Brad! This is Brady. This is our baby. He's 7. Oh no! Did you get your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. He got that for Christmas. You look awesome.
Is it on backwards?
No. Cutie patootie. Alright, let me get this done. I love you. Okay, so if you guys missed part 1 of my Q&A video, there's an empty chair here. That's because my husband bounced on me. He said that the lights were too hot and he was so tired from filming the video. So if there's any questions that have to do with Brad, I'll call him in here. He's just in the next room. But I'm going to do part 2 because part 1 was getting way too long and I don't want to miss any questions. Now some of the questions were like asked multiple times, but let's go ahead and get started and let me center myself here. Okay, so the next question is about homeschooling. Have we tried a bunch of different curricula or did we immediately find something that worked? Oh, and Lindsay's going to be homeschooling her girls. Oh, how fun. It is overwhelming when you first start. But no, we went through a couple of different curriculums just because I feel like for us, we love homeschooling because we can kind of cater to our children's learning styles and, you know, needs as far as that goes. So we definitely had some trial and error with that for sure. It is so overwhelming. The best thing to do is just do a lot of research and try it. And if it doesn't work, resell it and try something different, because a lot of times you can get on like homeschool forums and they'll have like a buy and sell and you can resell your curriculum. Okay, the next question is, what's my favorite part about doing YouTube? Just interacting with you. I mean, honestly, I met my very best friend Leslie. This lipstick is really getting to me. I met Leslie through YouTube, so that has been wonderful. But then just the connections that I make with people on here, whether they're YouTubers or subscribers or whatever, that's what I do YouTube for. And I kind of touched on this in part 1. So I do YouTube just to connect with like-minded women and people that love the things that I love. That's why, you know, that's why I love it. So that's my favorite part. Let's see. Here's my question. See you on Periscope. Can you explain a little bit about that and why people are starting to use it? So I have done a couple of Periscope sessions, if you will, and I need to do it more. I'm very new at it, but basically it's like you're watching a video of me, but it's live and you can type questions and we can kind of talk back and forth live. That's what Periscope is. I need to do another one. I might do another one tonight, actually. And it says, which do I prefer, Snapchat or Periscope? That's a hard one. I really prefer Snapchat because it's kind of like a daily vlog for me. Periscope is where you have to like just sit down for 20 minutes, an hour, whatever, and dedicate that time just talking to the computer. And that's really hard for me to do because I have so much going on at my house all the time. So Snapchat is cool because it's just little glimpses of my life. So I would prefer Snapchat. What would be a great spa treat for you? You know, Brad got me one year a full day at the spa and I got like a full body scrub, a full body massage, a facial, like all kinds of stuff. Really, if I had to pick though, it would just be a massage because I love getting massages. What is your ultimate goal in life? Well, I mean, my goal is to... I don't know. I mean, that is so hard because I want to say that my goal is to inspire people and live a happy life. But honestly, my goal is to raise some very good men because you guys know how hard it is to find a good man or woman in this world. And I want to raise some respectable, self-reliant young men. That's probably my ultimate goal. what prompted you to homeschool your kids, and is it difficult balancing school, being at home, and personal time? It definitely is hard to balance everything because if you guys don't know, we do own a commercial construction company as well, so I'm juggling that too. But the first thing people ask me whenever I say I homeschool, they're like, I do not have the patience for you. How do you do that? And I'm like, honestly, my kids are so good. They're so respectful to me. They love me. They do what I ask. They don't ever gripe about school. And so it's not, I mean, it would be harder for me to send them away for 8 hours and us all get up in the morning and rush around and, you know, all of that. It just works for us. And, but what started, why we decided to homeschool, my oldest son has been in school. He went to a brain-based private school. But, what prompted us is we moved to an area that we heard had a good district and it didn't. And the closest private school was like 35 minutes away. And I went to college to be a teacher. So I was like, who better to teach than my own children? So that's kind of what started it. Also, my son got injured, and so he was out of school and homebound for 6 weeks. And during that time, I was homeschooling him anyway, so it just worked for us. So we just continued to do it. I think we're on our fourth or fifth year now. What hair type do you have? I think I answered this in the first part. I have really dry hair. Now that I use Win, it's not like that anymore. It's very hydrated and healthy, but before it was kind of dry and frizzy, honestly. What's the best drugstore moisturizer? Let's see. I love the Neutrogena line, and I also love the new e.l.f. skincare in the green bottles. I don't have their moisturizer, but their under eye cream is really, really good. Let's see. Who's your favorite supermodel? I don't even know any supermodels. What is your favorite candle scent? And that would be Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. That's my favorite candle ever. Okay. Okay, how did you get your husband to run your bath, bring you a drink, and light a candle for you every night? Or is he just that sweet? He is just that sweet. Honestly, I know, I'm super lucky, but he does that every night. Every night. And I think he does it because whenever I get in the bath, that's like my only time that I'm like in a quiet room alone. And he knows that it makes me happy and it helps me just kind of relax. I have a hard time sleeping anyway, so when I have a bath every night, it just kind of helps me relax and settle from the day. So he always does that for me. Okay, Cinnamon Girl says she lives in Dallas. Would I ever do a meet and greet? I would love that. I would totally just, like, you guys message me on YouTube and we can just hang out, like go to Starbucks or Sephora. Can you give an update on homeschool? What are you using now and maybe a routine? I need to do that. I really do. The thing is, homeschooling videos are so controversial, and I don't know why, because it's like, I mean, I was a public school teacher. Both of my sisters are school teachers. It's not like I have anything against it. It's just what works for us right now. And I don't know why people because it's kind of like a touchy subject. It's really weird. But I really want to do an updated one because I could talk about curriculum for like an hour, seriously. But yes, we are still loving it. We use, all of our curriculum is on living books. So all of our math, all of our history, all of our language arts, all of our science, everything comes from a book instead of a textbook, like a storybook. So that's kind of what we do. Okay, let's see here. I was wondering if you could do a homeschool routine video. Second one in a row. I need to do that. I was wondering what made you decide to homeschool and how long you've done it. Oh, you're so sweet. That's Joey, and she says she loves my positivity. So sweet. I have done it. I think we're on our 5th year. Yeah, we're on our 5th year, and I just told y'all why we decided to do it. I really need to do another video, seriously, about homeschooling. Okay, let's see. How did you decide to start your channel? I think I already mentioned that in yesterday's video. And any advice or tips on keeping a happy and thriving marriage? Brad! Okay, any advice or tips to keeping a happy and thriving marriage?
You just always work. I mean, it's never-ending work. Don't ever be satisfied and settle.
Yeah, and always, like, pretend like you're still dating. He even, like, sometimes we'll go on a date and he'll even, like, knock on the door. You know, it's so cute. I love that. And have fun together. And I would definitely say honestly, we were friends first, weren't we? We were friends first, I mean, for, like, years. And then we started dating. And we still have our friendship. You're my very best friend.
Thank you.
Okay, and then also somebody asked how long we've been married.
10 years.
This year it'll be
11.
Yes.
That's usually how it goes.
I hate you. Okay, the next question says, what career would you choose if you weren't doing YouTube? And a stay-at-home mom, which is a huge job. It is a huge job. I think I already said this. We have a commercial construction company, so I do some stuff with that. Now, last year I worked a lot, like 40 to 50 hours there, and then also homeschooled, but then we hired someone, so now I don't have to do that, but I do still have to do some stuff with that. But if I wasn't doing YouTube and I wasn't homeschooling and we didn't have our construction company, I would be teaching at a public school. What is your most used lipstick and lip gloss? That's from Kelly Girl. And my most used lipstick is definitely the Gucci Ethereal. That is my favorite lipstick of life. It's like the perfect nude. And my most used lip gloss is probably the Sephora Gel Gloss in Fresh Peach. It's $14. It's amazing. You can wear it alone. You can top it onto a lipstick. It's just amazing. That's my favorite formula of lip gloss ever. Okay, my question is not makeup related, but something that I have been wondering about. What's the hardest thing about maintaining your weight loss? And was it harder to lose the weight than to keep it off? It was harder to lose the weight. You guys, if you have been following my channel for a while, I lost 110 pounds. And then I've gained like 20 or 25 back. And I feel like right now I'm at a healthy weight and a happy weight. Whenever I was 109 pounds, I was really obsessive and just kind of not in a good place. And I wasn't enjoying simple things in life, and I was really stressed about going to the gym all the time and working out every day and counting my calories. And for me, it's just not worth it. Right now, I feel like I'm at a healthy weight. I've maintained this weight for a while, and I need to get back to working out at least 4 times a week. But I mean, it's a battle. Like, whenever, I don't want to get too much into this, but even when I was 109 pounds, it was still a battle. So if you're someone who struggles with weight loss or anything like that, or weight in general, when you lose weight, it doesn't get better. It has to get better. You have to find the issue that's underneath that, because it's not about the food. And so right now I try not to focus. I don't have a scale in my house, and I try not to focus on losing weight. I try to focus on being healthy, putting healthy things in my body, and being nice to my body by exercising and being strong. That's what's important to me. Whenever I was losing weight hardcore, it was important for me to be skinny. It's not anymore. Okay, Rashi asked, what is my favorite hair straightener? I actually don't have a hair straightener. I haven't used a hair straightener in a very long time. I think I just got like the Sally's brand, the last one that I bought. Okay, the next question is, when did you first love makeup? Probably about 2.5 to 3 years ago is when I really started liking makeup. How did you tell your parents you were pregnant with your first child? That is such a fun question. That is such a fun question. I really wanted to be a mommy forever. So my parents, I mean, it wasn't anything like exciting. Like I didn't get them a gift or anything. But I just called my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm pregnant. You know, I was so happy. But I actually had 3 miscarriages before I had a healthy baby. So I lost my first pregnancy and second and third. So I was so happy whenever I finally like had a healthy pregnancy, because it is so hard to go through that. Okay, how long did it take you to really get good with makeup? Girl, please, I'm still not good with makeup. It's such trial and error. Seriously. Who was it that asked me that? Crystal. It's so much trial and error. I feel like I learn new things every day, and I swear YouTube helps me so much. Where's my favorite place to buy home decor? Honestly, I think it's Target. I really like their decor, and I like Marshall's and Home Goods too. Okay, what makeup or skincare item are you wanting to buy most, like right now? That's from Candy's Way. I really want to try that Dr. Brandt oxygen mask. It's like $69, but I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and buy it because it looks super cool. So let me know if you guys want to see a first impression or a review on that, and then that will give me the push to buy it. Okay, and I will finish this one with Twyla, which her screen name is Like Mother Like Daughter. I've actually met her and her daughter, and they're so sweet. She said, if you could share only one tip or lesson learned about having your YouTube channel, what would it be, even if it's something you wish you had started sooner or a change that you felt made a significant impact? I think that it is so important to just be yourself. I see personally so many people that let it go to their head and kind of like change their morals for YouTube. Like some people say like, I would never get paid for a positive review, and then they do. Or I would never lie about a product for a company, and then they do. I think that that's like number one, is staying true to yourself and having fun with it. Because honestly, unless you have like 1 million subscribers, you're not going to make a ton of money doing it. So don't make it about that. Just have fun with it. Connect with people. Don't worry about your subscriber or view count. I mean, if you are making friends and connecting and touching each other's hearts and inspiring people and getting inspired from people, that's what really matters. And that's definitely, I mean, that's the only reason I do it, honestly. It's fun for me, and I love you guys, and I love connecting with you. So that is it. I'm so sorry that this video had to be cut into 2 parts. I'm so sorry that it took so long, but I hate doing Q&A videos and not being able to answer everyone's question. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon.